Hey.
Alright, let's get it.
Welcome back to the Thr3at Sportscast. My name is Dyson. Got my boy Rios and Shaquarius Blackson over there.
Appalachian State.
Don't
Where you
forget to follow us on Instagram. It's your boy Dice.
Excellence, execution.
Shamar for president.
We gotta change that.
Never.
Change that.
Never. I'm always campaigning. Never.
Yeah, wasting money.
Get them campaign donations.
Campaign donation.
It's gonna start a GoFundMe.
You like the fit?
That shit tough.
Yeah, say it.
I might snag that hoodie. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened? Say
Yeah.
what? I ain't got
Say
nothing
it.
to say.
You're a hater.
Oh, why am I a hater?
You're an old grumpy man.
What are you being an old grumpy man?
You're an
You
old
asking
grumpy
about
man.
your fucking hat? Nobody cares about your hat.
Oh, my hat has been fired, first of all.
Jesus Christ.
Got my
You
ears
ever
out
wore
here.
anything Giants yet?
Nah, everybody don't know what fan he is.
Don't worry
They
about
think he like
What is he?
baseball.
Yeah, you a Blue Jays fan? I'm confused.
Listen. I'm a sports fan. Don't worry about what I
That's
like.
cap.
Don't watch me watch TV. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
So what is that hat? What is that?
It's a Blue Jays hat.
But I thought you were like a Mets fan.
That's facts, you see?
Don't worry about life.
No, I'm not. I'm asking a question. I thought you were a Mets fan.
Do I have to be a particular fan of a particular team to wear their hat?
But I don't ever see you wearing anything Mets or
You
anything
do
for
see-
Giants.
Part of his
When?
background. The Kuna Matata.
You do all the time.
You stupid.
Don't worry about what
All
I'm
right,
wearing.
let's get on with this shit.
Y'all should be happy I got clothes on.
Hey, yo!
Bro, this ain't the plug talk. What do you think this is? This
Yeah,
is a
then why
sportscast,
y'all,
bro.
then why y'all worried
This
about
is
what
a
I'm wearing?
sportscast.
Then?
This ain't
Yeah.
for the
And then,
orange and the black.
and then most importantly, you're worried about what I'm
Orange
wearing
and
on my head. Like, what's wrong with y'all, bro?
Bro, this is
Just show the hair. Let the hair out.
Don't let that.
Let the hair out.
Man, don't
They
worry
want to
about-
see it.
They don't want to see what.
The hair. They be flowing in the wind.
It do be flowing in the wind. Call me Samson.
Samson.
Bro, this is for YouTube, ain't the hub.
Alright, let's get it.
You started off.
Set it, Shamar.
Oh, okay. Oh, welcome back to another episode.
They said that.
Yo, all right. Well, you asked me to
Well,
start
welcome
off.
back. Welcome back. Cause Dice is back in the building.
Well, Dyson is back.
Dice
He was here spiritually. Now he's here physically.
No, he's back.
Guess he must have got the memo.
What we gonna do?
Applause for you. There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Show love there.
Okay.
Man, we missed them, long awaited. With that being said, we do what we do. Recap last games. What was the first
Yes.
game?
Oh, yes. We are reviewing championship weekend. All right. Okay. First game on the docket. Chiefs and Ravens. Chiefs 17. Ravens 10.
What'd you feel about that game?
Ravens dropped the ball, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Big time. He got Zay Flowers with
Uh,
that touchdown. I'm not blaming it on him, but he shouldn't have reached the ball like that. If anything, he should have got himself stopped at least at the 2nd or 3rd yard line.
Yeah, he's a rookie. He's overextending, trying to do what he got to do. But that's
I love Lamar, but he did not play well.
None of
He
them
choked.
did.
That defense,
They played okay, but
they
not
were
to the
moderate
par
because they
that
choked
they
in the
played.
beginning, bro. They choked in the beginning too.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Well, the Chiefs played it statistically amazing. I give it to them because what they did was they won the toss and they said, you know what, let's see what Lamar could do. It's home crowd and everything. If we get 3 and out, they already won probably like the progression and everything in his mind. They already started playing mind games after they 3 and out him the first time. Then right after that, defense did their job and then offense did their job right after, scored right on the same run. So,
Yeah.
they already got him with the mind games and everything. But it started from the beginning, before kickoff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Before
Pre-game,
kickoff.
Yeah.
They violated Justin Tucker.
They didn't violate Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker out there trying to play games. The Chiefs want to go out there and win. That is a
But
difference.
He was out there
Disrespecting.
way before they were even out there. He was out there
Yeah,
practicing.
but all of them do that. Well,
So
the
they're out there
kickers
throwing
don't
his
have
shit.
the kickers don't have like they don't have set sidelines. They could go either
Yeah,
soft
they can go
sideline.
wherever they want.
They could based on the wind trajectory, how they feel, because they need to practice wherever they want. The kickers and punters could do whatever they want. But he was out there before them, but he knew that's their sideline. So that's why they said he was like trolling them and doing everything.
well, it's his
and,
field, so.
and they didn't have any patience. Travis Kelce threw.
Well,
Nah, they threw all this shit. They fucking chucked his stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
turned,
crazy.
they turned it into their field. How about that?
Chill out.
I mean, they went in there and won. So
They went in
yeah,
and
I
won.
guess.
And why?
So that's how we got Burrowhead?
And what?
Burrowhead's still a thing?
Burrowhead ain't
here
still
we
a
go.
thing.
What
I
you
mean,
mean?
Burrowhead is not a thing.
We win.
No. Patrick Mahomes wins.
No, we
You
win
guys,
in Kansas City. That's why
yeah,
they call
Jesus
it
Christ.
Burrowhead.
Anyway, you guys won.
What's the matchup?
You want to
We're getting off topic. Don't get me started, please.
You just already started with it.
Yo,
We were talking about the
Hakuna
game.
Matata. Chill out.
You already went
Calm
there.
down, bro. Breathe through your nose.
Never.
Like at the end of the day, does the Chiefs get any credit? Does that defense get any credit for?
The rest still get credit too.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. There were hella fucking calls.
Yeah,
on the
like
Ravens
so,
that
like
game.
Travis Kelce started it, and then they got mad at him, pushed him, and then
You can't taunt now.
They-
Look at
they-
Zay
they
Flowers. He
can't
was taunting. You
taunt.
can't do that.
but like the Chiefs,
Shit's
they
stupid.
know
They
how
soft.
to like they know how to like manipulate the refs. So let's say if I push you and then you push me back and I just get the LeBron flop, the ref is flagging you because that's exactly what happened, right? So they
All
know
right.
how to manipulate the refs and everything.
All right, so
The taunting
we're
call.
we're gonna
so
say
Jerry Steve doesn't get anything for that for holding Zay Flowers' leg. Come on. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
so we're gonna go back to this because everything with the Chiefs and the
I have it
refs,
on video.
it fits your narrative, bruh.
Fits my narrative.
It fits your narrative.
That means it's a fact.
No, it fits your narrative. This is the story you want to proclaim all the time. You hate the Chiefs that much that you cannot proclaim everything that the Chiefs do, win or whatnot wise. It's always the refs involved in it.
No, they won that game clear as day and everything, but it wasn't like a lopsided ref call or whatever. But it was like they always manipulate the refs, like I said. Travis
So they
Kelce
always
started
manipulate the refs.
right?
So they
Jerry
manipulate the
Steve
refs.
Started that, and then all of a
Okay,
sudden the refs see that.
so you saying that? Okay, so
They get extra
let's
third
take
downs.
let's take.
Oh my
All right, so let's take the one play.
Let
You
that
want to
shit
say
go.
that the Chiefs manipulated the refs? You mean to tell me they manipulated the refs into 8 Baltimore Raven penalties? The Ravens caught.
So about like 40%.
No, not even close.
40%.
Not even close. Listen, you can say that the Ravens dropped the ball. They played.
did.
They played sloppy
They
football.
didn't play what they needed to do, but I'm also
know?
saying that you can't tell me that's not a thing. You tell me that it was a clean called game.
There's no such thing as a clean called game.
Oh my god.
There's no such thing. You know that. I know that. Everybody
Why
knows
am I
that.
saying Nixon? What the hell?
Fuck,
This
never.
lion claw.
There's no clean called games. Like,
Sure.
you know.
Either way, like I said, I give props to them, and I called that game. I called it clear as day. I said the way the Chiefs win is the Travis Kelce scores, Isaiah Pacheco scores, and Patrick Mahomes runs the ball.
I'm just glad that they got
And
Kelsey
they did
going
that.
finally.
Right in the first half, they did that.
Yeah.
Yes, that the turnovers and the Ravens killed themselves.
Yeah, and
yeah.
you called that too.
They
I
killed
said-
themselves.
Well, we did. We said that there was turnovers. That there has to be a pick, a fumble, and there both was.
There was both, and then the Ravens killed themselves with penalties.
Yeah, but the Ravens didn't play the game that they usually play. They
No, they didn't.
They ran the ball like 6 or 8 times max.
I know,
And they usually run it
I
like
know.
on 20.
and that's you
Right?
know.
That makes no
But
sense.
that's
No rushing yards.
but that's I guess that's what happens when you get down the way they did. They were
Get
down.
nervous?
They were down 17-7 at one point going into the fourth quarter. They have to kind of and they
Yeah, but if they would have started running it from the beginning, they would never.
right.
have
They
been
had
that
time.
down.
They had time to run the ball. They had time to get the running game going.
The best reception pass the Ravens did was when Lamar caught it to himself.
Yeah,
That was the best reception pass that they did.
but you
I'm
know,
lying. That Zay Flowers catch was dope, but
you know,
he got hit with the taunting, and they pushed him back 15 yards after that.
yeah.
I
mean,
say let him taunt. I agree with Joe Burrow. He tweeted that out. He was like, just let him do his thing. You having fun? It's the game.
it is the game, you know, and unfortunately, they do call that. They called it a couple of times in the playoffs,
Yeah.
especially a couple of
They call
Lions
it
games.
everywhere.
Yeah, so it is
They
not.
call it in my kids' league.
Yeah, so it's
you
not.
can't,
Yeah,
you can't celebrate a touchdown.
yeah.
after,
So
but
they
I'm
do
just
that,
saying,
but
it's
you
part of the
know,
game.
you know.
Yeah. Part of the game, part
The
of the love.
Chiefs went out there. They established tempo of the game to begin with. The Ravens didn't start knocking the Chiefs around a little bit until they started
Yeah.
like getting pressure on them a little bit.
I
But
didn't think Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen was letting Travis Kelce cook that much, and they did.
it was they allowed Patrick Mahomes too much time in the pocket, and they allowed him to kind of
That's-
improvise and do what he does.
You got to give
There was
credit
some-
to his offensive line. Though.
Yeah, there was some
100%.
throws that was made that you was just like that shouldn't even happen that way. He shouldn't have had that much time to scan and have people come back to the football. But so
They
be
have a
it.
good offensive
you know.
line.
They do.
That's what it was.
They do. So
Yeah, but then we get Orlando Brown, and he shits the bed. Regardless, how'd you feel about it? Were you excited? Like I agree with
Nah,
Shamar. He said that
I know it
I
sounds-
wasn't gonna be shocked if the Chiefs.
Nah,
won.
see, I wasn't shocked, but I thought the Ravens were going to do better than what they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all season long they played this
they were elite all season long, and then like I don't know, he just got nervous.
And
but
it's sad because right now that's the perspective of
Lamar Jackson.
Well, Lamar's the best right now. Like for this season, he's
for
the best for this season, right?
Not in the postseason.
No, I know. For this season, he's the best, right?
He's the best. Why?
Look at him. He's the best quarterback of this season right now.
Okay.
This season.
This season, jackass. Listen to what I said. It's season.
The season.
Don't be twisting my words.
It's not the season. Lamar Jackson's the best quarterback of the season. You don't think he got knocked out by the best quarterback of the season?
Yo,
not of the
can
season.
I finish my sentence?
Not of the season.
You can. Why? Because
he's the best quarterback. Yo, chill out. He's the best quarterback for this season, right? But him in the playoffs, he is terrible. He's like 2-5.
It's facts.
Want to know what he's saying?
Mahomes is the quarterback god.
He's 6-1 in the postseason.
He's 14-3 all time with 2 Super Bowls.
He's the best. So in the NFL right now, he's currently the best.
Who's beat him?
Who's beat who?
Oh, here we go. Fuck.
Who's beat Mahomes what?
In the postseason.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Bro, you say. You boost your damn ego.
What?
Tell me.
So one of those
He's
losses
going himself.
came to the
He wants to say Burrow.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and the other one was to Tom Brady.
Okay.
The 2 was to Tom Brady, right?
Okay, so
I was just saying. I wasn't trying to think about it. I'm just saying he's beat a whole bunch of other seasons. He's lost to great people. That's it.
That doesn't make him outside of the accomplishments, though.
It's not. I'm just saying it's great. You know
What's great?
His postseason attributes is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I was giving him credit.
No, he wasn't. You just wanted to hear.
I've given Patrick Mahomes too much credit than I ever wanted to for the last 2 weeks.
Because he deserves it. He's the best quarterback
He's the best
in the
quarterback
league.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
You can't argue.
Yeah. What do you're trying to?
I can argue.
You know you can't.
So then, who's the best quarterback in the NFL?
And you know what he's gonna say, but it's not him. And
Burrow is not the best quarterback in the NFL.
I can argue that.
Okay, go ahead and argue it. I want to hear it.
You can't argue it.
Has he went to the Super Bowl 3 out of 4 years? Now he's going on to his 4th.
His first 2 years playing, he's made it to the AFC Conference.
No. I said Super Bowl.
Well, the 1 year. So he's only really played 2 seasons. If you look at Joe Burrow's things, first season he's out the whole year because of ACL, MCL tear.
Well, why is he getting hurt?
Because football is a tough game.
But he gets hurt more than I think anybody I know.
First off, you sat here and said first 2 years went to conference championship games. When we talk Patrick Mahomes, we talk Super Bowls. We don't talk conference championships. They're not even in the same. How
long has Patrick Mahomes been in the league?
What, he has a 3-year head start on Joe Burrow?
No, I think he got longer.
No, he's got about a 3-year head start on Joe Burrow.
All I know is this is his 4th Super Bowl.
This is his 4th Super Bowl.
Did he ride the bench his first year too?
Patrick Mahomes rolled the bench his first year, yeah.
No, Joe Burrow didn't. He had to start.
So
on the worst team in the NFL because that's why you get picked to the number overall pick. Why are you guys doing this? Like you guys really
we're not. Because you're trying to make an argument that has. You're trying to make an argument that has.
It's a fact that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league.
Oranges.
It's not apples and oranges.
But they're different.
They're not. It's not.
Because you're trying to argue that Patrick Mahomes isn't the best quarterback in the league. It's a fact.
It's a fact. What are you arguing?
You can't argue that.
I am. Well, he has a losing record against my team.
Okay, but he's still the best quarterback in the league.
So what?
My quarterback doesn't have a losing record against his team.
That doesn't matter.
I'm just saying.
Mahomes has 2 MVPs
They
and
went
2 Super Bowls.
Dog.
What are you talking about?
You went to the Super Bowl and lost. Yeah, you went to the Super Bowl. Good job, but you lost.
You lost.
And we beat them in the way.
Okay, but he's still better than your quarterback.
He's still better than your quarterback.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
he is.
No, he's miles ahead better than your quarterback.
Bro, this year they had less weapons than y'all.
Your quarterback has to play the next 4 or
and
5
look at what
years.
they're doing. I didn't think that they were going to make it this far.
They almost didn't make the playoffs.
Your quarterback.
Now look at them. They're in the fucking Super Bowl.
Your quarterback has to play 4 or 5 years, the next 4 or 5 years flawlessly, just to be on the level to where Mahomes is at right now.
Watch next year.
Oh my God.
We're going to Louisiana. Like I said, I gave Paul Mahomes more credit than I ever wanted to. But
Which credit that he deserves.
I think my quarterback's better than him.
And okay,
if they play each other, who's winning?
Statistically, Burrow. Yes. Okay, but that's
but
statistically.
That's by. Are you
no,
crazy?
bro, I'm hungry.
Are you kidding me?
All here is like.
Burrow is so much better than Mahomes. He should have been able to beat him when Mahomes was on one leg.
That's facts.
He's so much better. No, he didn't.
Mahomes had an extra third
Bro,
down.
Didn't he win the fucking Super Bowl that year?
Did he not have an extra third
Bro,
down?
he won the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, he did. I'm done.
Shamar, did he not?
Yes.
He won the Super Bowl that year.
We would have beat the Eagles too, bro.
You know
we
you
would have
would've
beat the
Not
Eagles.
that year.
Yeah,
Not
come
that year.
on, man.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, we would have.
No, the fuck you wouldn't.
You would
They had the
never-
best defense that fucking year.
You will never know because you didn't
beat
make it
them,
because you didn't beat Mahomes.
No, because they had the third
We have
down.
beat them, though. We have beat
They had
them.
an extra third down.
He did have extra third down.
Next topic, bro. Get on to the next game. I'm getting tired.
That's
tired
just
of
I'm
what
just
it
saying.
is.
You saying he's the best quarterback?
He's the best quarterback in the league.
But Lamar's the best quarterback of the season.
Of this
He's
season,
the
right
best
now,
in
he's
the
doing the best,
league.
yes.
This guy's playing.
How?
playing
It's
mind games.
I'm not. It's a fact.
How many silver linings do you fucking need? League, season,
I'm just saying this year,
postseason?
Lamar
Jesus
is the
Christ.
best this year, correct?
So that means he's better than Patrick Mahomes.
No,
For this year.
No.
I said this year.
no.
See, so I don't.
No.
I'm trying to find common ground with you guys.
There's no common ground. Mahomes is the best. Is Lamar the MVP of the season? Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's saying overall.
Over
That's what you're saying.
this season, Patrick Mahomes does what Patrick Mahomes does with a much less.
Patrick Mahomes is the best. I'm just saying
Yes.
this season, I think Lamar did better. Yeah, they knocked him out, but Lamar statistically did better. That's why he's going to get MVP.
Yeah, no, of course. And
That's what I'm trying to say.
And his team improved, I think,
Wait,
by
now they're
like
fucking
they
delusional.
improved by what 4 games in the win column this year, and they won the division. No, they definitely deserve. Lamar definitely deserves his accolades for that, for what that team did, without a question. But Mahomes went in there and he capitalized on all of their mistakes.
Yeah, and then
as
Lamar
we
beat
expect-
themselves too.
And then they beat themselves. And that was always the one thing with the Ravens. That's the one thing that always worried me about the Ravens. It was never that they didn't have the talent. It was always that they are capable of beating themselves. Always.
Yeah, they had everything going for them. They should have won.
Everything.
They had everything. Ray Lewis came out. Everybody they had the whole crowd.
They were the
behind them.
much more talented team on that field. They let.
But they did a lot of sloppy things. Like Just Tucker had like one field goal. Like, bro,
Yeah.
come on, you got to
Bro,
bring
you got
it
the
out.
best
You know
fucking
what I mean?
kicker
He
in
can
the
hit-
goddamn
he
league.
can hit- He can hit over 50 yards easy.
Yeah,
In his home stadium. Like, he practices there, bro. He can do this all day.
like the field goal range for them is at the 40-yard line. You never should be punting when you got Justin Tucker as your
Bro,
kicker.
I'd be
I think
confident
it
with
was
him
just
hitting
like-
55s all
Yeah,
day.
and anything past midfield, that's Justin Tucker's range.
Yeah, I just think
You
it
know?
was I want to say bad coaching, but I just feel like they don't know how to capitalize when they have.
No, it wasn't.
at all.
I don't think it was bad coaching at all. I just think it was sloppy play on the
just a sloppy
field
game
by the
all around.
players.
But the perception for the coaching is every single time they have a big game, they always fuck up something. They stop running the ball. They stop. They don't utilize the kicker. The defense gets sloppy. But
and
they
that's
did a lot
all
of poor
falls
decisions
down.
that game,
Yeah.
though. So I
Right,
guess
but
you can
to the
say the
coaches,
coach.
though.
did.
What
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
understand is why the Ravens went away from
The run.
the run as opposed to that. You can see they're trying to make
but
Lamar
the offensive
pocket
line
happy.
couldn't hold it either because Lamar got sacked like 3 times.
Yeah, he was blitzed, and a whole bunch of other times it was near sacks that he was able to escape out of. The Chiefs' defense played really, really well in this game,
Yeah,
regardless
we called that too, so you know he was
to whatever
really
happened.
good.
They played really, really well in this game. They had the one big play to Zay Flowers for the touchdown, and that was really about it.
That was a scramble drill, though.
And
That was a
another
good
thing,
one.
I said the easiest way to beat the Ravens is you contain Lamar Jackson, right? There was only 2 teams that kept the Ravens 10 points and under. Want to know who that was? Chiefs and the Steelers. Want to know why?
Yeah.
No, I'm not
I didn't say
trying to boost my
anything.
ego.
I didn't say
It's because
anything.
we locked down Lamar.
Yeah,
It's facts.
yeah.
I said that from the jump. If they lock down Lamar and stop
Yeah.
his fucking run game and just how he is in
Yeah.
general, you're gonna win.
Because
that's exactly what they did.
what
He
was
got
hap-
sacked over 3 times.
What was happening was the first offensive player was missing, but there was other players right there ready to back up.
Yeah.
Lamar really didn't have an impact in this game
He
at
couldn't
all.
really do too much because
Right.
his line was trash.
His line was trash, so
He
He tried to do a lot, but I
He
feel
can
like,
only do so much.
I feel like he was just overwhelmed when it came to the 4th, and he was just like,
Yeah.
I think we're done. Like,
But I said if you
Mindset type
contain Lamar Jackson in that pocket and just pressure the shit out of him, he just folded.
and it wasn't
really do
that
much.
either. Like
and his postseason attributes is
and
like he has a win against a rookie quarterback. And you look at it, and who else did he beat in the last postseason? He only has 2 postseason wins.
yeah, he's two
Yeah.
and 4.
Who's the other quarterback?
He's like 2-4.
I think it was another rookie quarterback too. I was reading it.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
forgot about it.
Everybody's saying that he's the next Dak Prescott, which is crazy.
That's
Oh.
just,
They got the same playoff
they
record.
got pretty much
Oh,
the
yeah?
same.
Crazy.
record. I think Dak has
Because
one
Lamar
more
is
loss.
way better than Lamar is way better than Dak Prescott, but in the
Yeah.
playoffs they ass. It's just
Yeah.
facts. They
The same thing
They're
the
terrible.
Cowboys are. They're ass in the playoffs.
And
But
they do good in the postseason, and then
They're
all
a
of a sudden
solid team.
then they come out to the
Regular
playoffs and they
season,
look
regular
like
season.
fucking shit.
And that's going to be Lamar Jackson's thing. He's now going to have to go to a Super Bowl to get that label.
Next year they got to go just about all the way.
Yeah, to get that label off of him because this is going to now stick with him for a little bit.
You have to.
They can try.
You know.
Who do you think's gonna go? It's not gonna be you. You
Don't
said this year.
ask me.
You said this year
Don't
you're going
ask
to
me
fucking
that.
Vegas. Are you going to Vegas?
I did go to Vegas this year.
No. Did the Bengals go to? Are
I did
Bengals
go
going
to
to
Vegas
Vegas?
this
Fuck
year.
you. Are Bengals going to Vegas? Hell no.
Nah,
Yeah,
just
no.
down.
You're lucky the Pro Bowl's out of Vegas.
Sit down.
Nah, I just, like I said, just shout out to the Chiefs. The Ravens got to figure it out.
No, shout out to the Chiefs.
Yeah,
bro.
shout out to
Good
the
win.
Chiefs. Yeah, no, it is. It's a really good win.
I just said that.
They went
I give
into
credit when credit's
they
due.
went
It's
into
not
an
to you.
environment
Fucking cap.
against a team who was
I always
supposed to
do.
be better than them.
Always do my dick.
Who was always better. Yo, always better than them.
What?
And then
What is-
they nah.
Tight.
Getting off topic
It was a
here.
good win. All right, so I don't want to keep going too much in that game because we're gonna probably go stealing into what's gonna happen with the next game.
When
with you, bro.
we flood into the Lions game, I'm ready for that game. I'm about to torch some people.
There you go. We said it then.
All right, next game. The NFC Championship game. Lions are 49ers. 49ers 34. Lions 31.
Beer.
Go
That's not what this is.
ahead, Dice. Go ahead.
How the fuck? What was it? They went into halftime. What? 21-7.
Oh yeah.
24-7.
24. Okay, how do you go into halftime, right? 24-7. Y'all absolutely were dominating, crushing it, right? You come out the second half and y'all look like you were playing like pee-wee football. In my opinion, right? It's the last game before you go to the Super Bowl. Why are we making stupid ass fucking play calls to go for these fourth downs when you could have just kicked the fucking field goals?
Okay.
Any points in those games matter because
Oh, I agree.
this isn't the regular season, right? In the
But-
regular season, go for that shit. It works. Yes, it's been working all year. Okay, but now you gotta think. All right, if it doesn't work, what's gonna happen to us later on? Guess what? They lost by a field goal because of it. They could have been up by a field goal.
But
I'm
this
only
is-
saying
this-
it's just that.
Sure, but this is where experience in the postseason pays off. This is the first time the Lions been in the postseason in God knows long.
Yeah.
And then the 49ers always do it because they would have went for the kick. Everybody should have went for the kick.
But-
But Dan Campbell is notoriously going for fourth down things in the regular season, so he just thinks in his mind, just another game.
But I feel like it's common sense though. Even I know that I'm not a
common
fucking
sense
coach.
isn't common.
It's
I'm not a
I
fucking
don't-
coach, and I know you should have went
I
for the
don't
goddamn field goal
necessarily think. I think
because
that
it costed them the game, bro.
It did.
no, but
If it would have been in the regular season, bro, yeah, whatever. Like I would have been like, damn, you got balls for that. Yeah, he got balls for doing it, but guess what? It bit him in the ass, and now they lost. They
now-
could have went to the Super Bowl, in my opinion, because they were crushing that fucking game.
Here's the thing.
That run game is elite.
Here's the thing.
They're fast.
The inexperience his point is actually correct. The inexperience you can tell
I
that
know.
because you
Say
got to
that again?
coach the inexperience.
No,
Show
no, before that.
shut up because
That was correct.
it showed because you coach the postseason a lot differently than you do the regular season,
And they don't.
and he didn't, and that's due to that inexperience.
Foot on the gas.
Yes, the coach cost them their chance to go to the Super Bowl. Absolutely.
Why would you take your foot off the fucking gas?
Sometimes
know,
you got it. Sometimes
I would've
you
blew
gotta
those
go
motherfuckers
roll
out of the water.
Like Jameis Winston and just do what
You
you,
know.
want to do.
How do you come out? How do you come out at fucking halftime and you just let off the gas and just let the 49ers do what they want?
Well,
That's basically what he said. We're gonna take it easy. No, motherfucker. Yo, put up another 20-some fucking points before they can. Correct? Like, come on.
A couple of drops happened. They had a fumble that
Drop
happened.
passes were crazy. Fumbles were crazy.
Um,
They beat themselves, and the quarterback beat themselves too.
They couldn't stop Brock Purdy on third down. For some reason, they were giving him alleys to run up and down, getting first downs. The
he can
49ers,
run.
the 49ers went and did what the 49ers do in that second half. And then, yeah, they did.
Whoa.
They did. They did. They did.
Bro, the Lions
No,
hurt themselves
you can't-
way more than I
you
think than the
can't
49ers
say
won that
The
game.
49ers do what the 49ers do in the second half. Because the 49ers, this is the second game they only done that. Every other time they're down, they lose. They've never came back only the last two post games. So you can't say that.
It was
And
20.
it's surprising
It was 20.
because 49ers should never be down that much. But every single time they are down, they never come back.
It was 24-7. You blinked your eye. Score was already 34-24.
I agree, but I'm saying
It
you're
happened.
saying they
It happened.
like they
It
do
happened.
it.
No, but
That
you-
it happened that fast.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
but
saying
you're
it's
saying that
like,
they do what they do, but they don't do that every
They don't
game.
do
No,
that
no,
every
no.
game. They
What I
notoriously
say-
lose those games.
What I say, why they do what they do, you seen everything that offense is about. It showed in that second half. You also see
Yeah.
how really great sarcasm the Lions defense really is. And if the Lions got themselves in that position, there was going to be no way that they were going to stop the 49ers. We said that on the previous podcast.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
first half they played.
49ers, they can't keep doing this because that's not the game that they play.
No, it is not.
But the other scary half about it is now if they keep doing this, then they're gonna learn how to play this game. So they'll be more of a dangerous football team. But they're just playing with fire.
They are playing with fire right now. Right now, you've had Jordan Love and Jared Goff back there. You know, with a inexperienced team and an inexperienced coach.
Yeah.
You know, they can't continue to play like this. But the Lions, I think more beat themselves than with the 49ers. The 49ers did a great job coming back and taking the lead in that game. But the Lions beat themselves, man.
The Chiefs did to the Ravens. The
49ers.
Lions did to the 49ers. They had the momentum. They had the foot on the gas first. They did 3-and-out, and then they came back, and then the Lions scored in that run. Who was that? That got
The Lions look
passed?
hot, bro.
Williams? Jamal Williams, I think his name is.
Jameson Williams.
Yeah, he fucking ran it in. He almost got tackled, and he still made it to the touchdown.
Jameson
They were
Williams.
playing phenomenal.
It was
And
14
then
to zip midway through the fourth quarter. The Lions had just kind of went down the field like surgically.
They should have just kept going, like field goal, something to pull
They could have
away,
won
but-
that game if they kept on playing like how they did.
And they had smarter and more experienced coaches.
Yeah, I know.
They would have won.
Well, they would have won that
They
game.
could have easily won that game
That was
because
6 points. That
they
was
came
left
out
on the field.
crazy
But,
hot.
That was 6
Like I
points
said,
left on
I
the
feel
field
like
right there.
it was
You can't have
just
that.
inexperienced. That's why they lost it. But you live and learn to see how they can do it again. But it's weird that Dan Campbell stated himself that this was his only shot because I feel like he doesn't feel.
He
like
doesn't
that.
believe in him or what?
Yeah,
And it's not that no. It's not that he doesn't believe in them. He understands how difficult it is to get to this point, and then to say you're going to get back to it again. Yes, you have the potential to do so, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're going to get back to that point
again. For being a coach,
again.
that's just a hard perspective to look at it because you're already at the top of your tier, and why are you going to go down? You know what I mean? And then you're looking at it, and then that's not going to boost your team or do whatever. Maybe he's done. Who knows? He doesn't want to be there, but I mean.
No, I don't think. Again, this is all inexperience. This is an
Or
like
you said, maybe he was just in his
inexperience.
feelings or something.
And
But to
this
say that,
is-
and as you
Yeah.
were leading, and you were doing all this, you were doing what you had to do, and you just made a wrong decision that you would have made in the season that you should have not made in the postseason.
But that's in the heat of the moment. You
Yeah.
can't take that away from this. The reason they got to a lot of where they got to at is because they go for it on fourth downs. They are that aggressive. That's what got them where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand his point in saying, "Hey, it got us here. Why go away from what got us here?" I can totally get that, and I understand that train of thought. But this is going to the Super Bowl. You're going to the chance to go to the Super Bowl. You know, when you have a chance to get points on any level, you cannot leave them on the field. Not especially against that team. You can't.
Yeah.
And that
They
six points cost them a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
And want to know who
Field goal.
played fucking phenomenal? I think Jared Goff played phenomenal.
Yes, he played really
That
good.
dude came out and he looked good.
You know?
All those passes were on fucking point.
Yeah.
All those fucking drop passes, and there was a lot, were all the receivers' fault. They were all in the fucking money, bro, and they dropped every single one.
Everything
The
in the
fourth
bread
down they
basket.
could have converted on because that one was right in his fucking chest.
Yeah.
Lost it. The other one, same shit, bro. It was just drop passes after drop passes after drop passes. So it was the coach's fault and it was the wide receiver's fault because they dropped hella fucking passes.
Yeah, but
and the fumbles. It was just, bro, they beat themselves. Jared Goff played. I think he played phenomenal.
Yeah, but Jared Goff is not. He's still there, so they, like I said, I feel like they still have a chance. But to
I thought
touch
if
on,
anybody
like,
would have shit the
it is
bed,
hard
it
to
would have
predict.
been Goff. That's who I thought was going to shit the bed.
Yeah, you know,
But he didn't.
I thought it would be Jimmy Gibbs, rookie. Somebody fuck up.
I mean, he
He
had
did
a fumble.
He
Yeah.
had a
They had
fumble.
fumbles and fucking drop
Yeah.
passes all game. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They beat themselves too.
Yeah.
Jimmy Gibbs to do that because it's just like you said, inexperience and things.
Nah,
like
yeah, that's facts.
That's how I seen that.
They'll be all right. They get back next year. They go under draft and free agency, and they need to just strictly focus on that defense. Focus on
Yeah.
that defense. They're a
Yeah, but they
defense.
got a high draft pick. It's not like it's
They're,
something low.
they're a defense. They're defensive. They're a defense away, a player or two on defense away from really being at that same level with the 49ers in them like that. They really are. They are. They are. They hung with that 49ers team, and they looked like the same Lions team that everybody predicted had a good chance to win that game. So it wasn't
I
any.
didn't pick
It
them
wasn't
to
any.
win.
I didn't pick them to win either.
Who, the Lions?
Yeah.
I didn't pick them to win either. But
Yeah,
a lot.
I honestly,
a lot of people,
I was.
A lot of
I was
people
hoping the Lions
thought.
were
A lot of
gonna
people thought that the Lions could win simply behind what they showed, so they could do that. But defensively, that's where they need their help at. They need their help defensively.
Yeah,
and-
because like even if he does go for the fourth downs and he misses them, the defense still needs to hold. They
Nah,
still need to do the
understandable.
job. So like they let up, to Shamar's point, they let up, and then they just let in 49ers keep scoring. Not even containing to a field goal. They're just going down.
If the coach wanted to let off the gas too, that's the coach's fault for basically saying that dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I guess, but they shouldn't let.
You know what I mean? Like
now with a struggling defense like that, they can't let.
Yeah,
off
but
the gas.
again, it goes back to an
on
inexperienced coach because he's the one that said all that stupid shit. He's the one that wanted to go for the fourth downs. He's the one that wanted to let off the gas. Like, you can't do that shit either. If your team is dropping all those passes that you guys could have fucking capitalized on top of, they could have been up probably more than what they were, but they dropped all those fucking passes. They fumbled all those stuff. If you're already doing shit like that, you can't have dumb decision making by the coach.
A kooky play, like, are you getting that reception off bounce with the football bouncing off the dude's helmet? He probably should have had.
He should have intercepted that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't let Brandon Ayuk catch that fucking ball.
Well,
I mean, come on.
It was going to
goofy.
Brandon. It was going to the
It was an easy interception for him.
and then it bounced off him, and then that's when Ayuk capitalized.
right
It was
there.
an easy interception.
But
He
right,
just
after,
fucking missed
but
it.
right after that play happened, the 49ers just said, okay, boom, 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 boom,
They
boom.
blew him out the water.
And then just went ahead and just
Yeah.
They destroyed him.
There's no other way to put it, you know.
I think McCaffrey looked good like always. I'm excited to see McCaffrey in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He had a slow start.
He had a slow
start.
The whole team had a slow start,
came out
but
second half
and came out and Christian McCaffrey was doing what Christian McCaffrey does. You know,
You couldn't take him down, bro.
Debo Samuel with one arm had an impact in that game.
Brandon Ayuk played well.
Ayuk, you know.
He's their X factor.
You know, George.
They didn't really use George Kittle that much, did they?
Oh, he was phenomenal blocking.
Oh,
He was blocking. Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
He was putting people on the ass. Well, who was it that he put on his ass?
I want to say Fred Warner.
Nah, it was he's got that is it Henderson? No.
Oh,
Who am I thinking of?
Hutchinson.
He put him on his ass.
Yeah.
He fucked up Hutchinson blocking, dog.
Yeah, Hutchinson
He
is
did.
their best elite pass rusher, too.
He got cooked.
Him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nah, he did good with the blocking for sure.
So
but then he
everybody had
didn't really
to
get the
see him
ball
wrong
that
everything,
much.
too.
But fuck it.
But like I said, if the 49ers struggle doing anything, the X Factor is Brandon Ayuk, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because they have phenomenal players. Christian McCaffrey's great. Debo's great. George Kittle's great. And then Brandon Ayuk is the...
So now let me pose this question here, just for the sake of content. Which loss was worse, the Ravens or the Lions? Which loss was worse in your opinion?
For like the one that hurt the team, or would you just
what loss do y'all think was worse, the Ravens or the Lions?
The Lions, I think, because of how they were up by 24-7 what it was, and then all of a sudden they got absolutely shit on.
I think the Ravens.
I also think the Ravens.
The only reason I think the Ravens.
I'm going based off a score, but
I'm going based off like
hype
capability that you could have done.
It was right.
Well, then Ravens should have won that.
Yeah.
Right.
I really thought the Ravens should have won.
Right. It was capability. That's what I'm going. And
okay.
The Ravens really. The Ravens really dropped the ball.
Lions,
they have the team, and they just
I don't know. The Lions, they didn't have on paper. They don't have the team, but they had all the hype and everything going to it. They just fucked up basically. But the Ravens, what the hell was happening?
They had the fucking
you know
team.
What I mean?
They have the whole fucking
the
shebang.
Lions had the hype and they was like going, and everybody was like they had a shock value. Like, they didn't expect that to happen. The Ravens, same thing. You don't expect it to happen because they know better. That's like putting your hand on a fucking stove. You're gonna get burned. I don't put it on there.
And the thing with the Lions game, I don't necessarily think the Lions really lost that game. Because the Lions went out there and they put their coach in a position to put the team in the thing to win.
I think Lions going that far in general is an overall win for them.
I think that Lions loss falls more on the head coach than it does even the Lions players. Yeah. You know, because Jared Goff went out there and they put work in. You know.
Yeah.
You know, their offense did what we thought their offense could do, but their defense also did what we know their defense is going to do, which was not stop nobody after a while. You know, I'm not really the Ravens though. That they were so far more talented than the Chiefs. You had random wide receivers on the Chiefs having to step up, make
MVS is not a random wide receiver.
No disrespect to MVS. You know, no disrespect to MVS.
But
MVS does not have
Richie
the
James
impact.
Is a random receiver.
No. Richie James, at minimum, Richie James contributes in the special teams. MVS contributes nothing.
MVS is notoriously great for one long pass catch.
A year.
No, and like a playoff game or anything. Like maybe one every 3 games, he always gets a long ball and he catches it.
He does not.
He's done it in every good situation.
Okay, so
he's done it in the last game. He did it to us in the Bengals game. He's done it to every game that needed. He's always
not gonna
always.
move the
If you
needle.
see the balls down there and you see MVS down there, throw it because it's a shot that he's gonna catch.
MVS is not going to move the needle to as Patrick Mahomes wins or not.
This is a dude that I know, right? This was his list for the shit. Tell me how mad this gets you.
What? Oh.
I want to slap the shit out of him reading this.
Oh, that's terrible.
Is he fucking high?
Yeah, I don't think
Are you kidding me? That's completely wrong.
so. Yeah.
My opinion, that's completely wrong. That one you could argue, but I still think that CJ is over him. Like, how the fuck you picking Crosby?
Because he probably likes people.
What?
He likes the Raiders.
Yeah.
But how the fuck you still picking MVP Dak or Purdy? Fuck out of here.
If you want, we can segue to that. We done with this one?
Yeah, we're done.
Shout
with
out to
this
you.
one.
Your list sucks.
No. Whose list is that?
His name's Robert.
Robert. We want you to get all the shine for this list. Your list is what we're going to debate right now.
Your list is dog shit.
Jesus Christ.
You know, you got the whole thing. Don't go to MVP last.
Yeah. I got
That
the whole.
one
Where do you
last.
want to go? Who do you want to start with?
Bottom up.
From the bottom, so defense.
Yeah. Rookie.
All right, so defensive rookie of the year.
Wait,
finalists.
we're gonna go through the what's that, MVPs or whatever.
Yeah, we're going through like the awards,
the
finalists,
NFL
and stuff like
awards.
that.
That gets announced this weekend.
That
At
gets
the 8th,
announced.
the 8th, I think.
The 8th. That's next Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next
Let's
podcast
get
we'll
this
have it out for you.
recap.
Yeah.
You had the finalists and everything. We'll go from there.
Yeah. All right, so defensive rookie of the year finalists, right? You got Will Anderson Jr. from the Texans, Jalen Carter from the Eagles, Joey Porter Jr. from the Steelers, Kobe Turner from the Rams, and then Devon Witherspoon from Seahawks. I'm picking Porter.
To me,
His stats, no, you can't even, his stats are fucking insane. Come on now.
Yeah.
My dude still didn't even allow a touchdown on him. And he
But
played.
his penalties hurt him.
No, his penalties hurt him, yeah. But
But Willie Anderson was good. So was
So was Jalen Carter, too.
My pick is out of those two. And I know your pick is biased.
I'm picking
which is great,
Porter
but
or Jalen Carter. That's who I think. I think Porter or Jalen Carter from the Eagles. That's my opinion.
I think Will Anderson is my pick. Only reason for it is because how far the Texans got compared to the rest of those people on the team, and he added value to that too, being a rookie and doing what he had to do from there, and that put more value than any of those guys on the list. How far the Texans got.
I mean, I made it to the playoffs. Yeah, we lost, but we still made it to the playoffs.
I mean, that doesn't mean nothing to tomorrow when you get one playoff win. That means the world.
Oh, here we go. This dude's a dick.
Here he goes.
This dude's an asshole.
Here he goes.
One playoff win makes you great.
One playoff win on. We've been preaching greatness before the playoff win. The playoff win just solidified what I thought. That's all.
Pick.
What about you, Shamar? Who
Pick.
wins your defensive rookie of the year?
Kobe Turner from the Rams. What do you had?
The defensive tackle?
Yes.
I don't know his stats, so don't ask me. You have to look that shit up.
I think he had about eight and a half sacks out of that defensive tackle position, playing next to Aaron Donald, which might have helped a little bit because I guess Aaron Donald got some
He
attention.
gets triple coverage.
Right, but that also means that allows room for players to make impacts, and he had an impact on that defensive line this year.
I mean, everybody should have impact. It doesn't matter. Dyson could have had impact if he's getting triple coverage and he's next to him.
No. There are players.
It doesn't make you good because all the focus is on somebody else.
That doesn't matter. So you're saying simply because what? Who was your pick? Willie Anderson Jr.?
Yeah.
Why was it Willie Anderson Jr.?
Because the impact he had for his whole team and they got further and they got a playoff win and he contributed to all that.
He contributed to all that. So
and I'm pretty sure he got more sacks than that guy too.
So Kobe Turner did not contribute to the Rams going to the playoffs. Kobe Turner didn't contribute.
All right, so what about Joey Porter? We went to the fucking playoffs too.
They lost.
What the fuck? Okay, so did the fucking Rams and the fucking Texans. Yo, eat my dick. You didn't even make it. Now you get me mad. Nah, you're just a hater because you're a Bengals fan.
I'm a realist.
No, you're not.
Because I'm a Bengals fan.
Bullshit.
That's why.
You blow everybody but.
Hey, yo, you wish.
Nah, I'm done. I don't wish nothing.
How many sacks?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, 7.
All right.
That was in the season though.
Listen, and that was in the season too. So listen.
I say Willie Anderson.
Listen,
I've seen more games. That's why I didn't see it. Maybe Family Catters.
And I've seen Kobe Turner play. And listen,
But to be more like a what's the word I want to say? Shock value, and then more things that could hold a team defensively. I'll give it Joey Porter Jr. Like I said, because the Steelers defense is phenomenal, and with that being said, he added a lot of value to that. Like I said, he didn't have a touchdown, like they said.
Oh,
So
he
like
played-
overall,
He played all year, and he went against the top dogs. You can't argue that. He went against the top dogs. Every game
I'm
he
not
played
saying
against, he
he-
went
but
against
that's-
the number one wide receivers.
that's why he's in contention, and I get it, and I get it, and
I
he
guess-
definitely deserves the consideration. Just more of the impact on the defense. I think Kobe Turner had more of an impact
I
for
don't
his
think
defense.
so. I'll go Joey Porter if that's the case.
All right. By the way, also while we on this, while we on this topic, we switch side. By the way, while we on this topic, Jalen Carter from the Eagles is nominated. Didn't the Eagles have one of the worst defenses in the league this year? Really? Really?
Hold this man down.
Listen, because this Jalen Carter really.
He was good. He's the guy that
he
you
played
know
good.
when they spiked it and he was the first guy to try to dive it.
Yeah.
He almost caught that
He
one.
did,
I ain't
he
gonna
did.
lie. He almost caught that
Listen,
one.
I'm not saying that he isn't
changed
a good
the game.
talent. No, he didn't change the game. That
People don't,
defense,
I saw like 4 people do that after he did that.
that defense was not good. Not good. Not good. Jalen Carter. I just did that just to kind of to
right.
shit on the Eagles.
Let's go on to the next one. So now this is Defensive Player of the Year finalists, right? So you got Darren Bland from the Cowboys. You
That's
got
the guy
Max
that has
Crosby.
6'6".
Max Crosby. I don't know why the fuck he's there. Whatever. Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, and T.J. Watt. You want to hear my shit first?
No, we already know your answer, right?
Listen, I'm passionate, right? T.J. Watt, 100%, right? If he doesn't get it, I wouldn't even be mad if Darren Bland got it, just because that motherfucker cooked.
Yeah, but
Right place, right
I'm sorry,
time.
Robert, but Max Crosby, are you like, are we fucking stupid?
No, Deron Bland, right place.
Why are
right
we picking
time.
Max Crosby? But T.J. Watt,
Right
nah,
place, right time.
I'm going T.J. Watt. What's someone say? What about you?
who you got?
me hear that.
I'm also taking T.J. Watt.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me happy. If you fucking say Myles Garrett, I'm walking off the stage right now. Just be real. Just say who you want to say. You know who you want to say. Don't do this.
No, we'll do Deron Bland. I feel like because he had to step up ridiculously, especially when they lost
I'm not
on
mad about
Trayvon
that.
Diggs. And he did, but
I'm
the
not
only
too
thing,
mad
the only
about
thing
that.
that bothers me about him is that he fucking froze in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest thing that bothers me about
Well,
him.
then all the Cowboys
Yeah, but-
freeze in the playoffs.
But like overall, his season was great. He had to step up. He had to be the guy. Everybody was nervous because Trayvon Diggs was hurt, and he stepped up and showed something crazy. So if I had to pick, TJ Watt is the sack leader.
T.J. Watt
He's
had
a leader in every category, just
But-
about.
No, here's the thing, and this is what I think with T.J. Watt had to literally carry that whole
Calm
defense.
He
Yes,
did.
he did.
He did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. The Steelers are nowhere where they are defensively without
You
him.
can't say
That's
sure.
that's a
but
fact.
you can't say that he did everything because you just argued for Joey Porter Jr.
No,
T.J. Watt did everything on the defensive line. Joey Porter did
But that's
most
the
of the
same-
stuff in the
but that's the
backfield
same
besides
thing that-
Minka Fitzpatrick.
That's the same
But he
thing you
was
could
hurt.
argue with Deron Bland and Micah Parsons. So you know what I mean?
no,
They did
no,
the same
no,
thing.
no, no,
T.J.
no.
Watt was
T.J.
way
Watt,
more than Micah Parsons.
T.J. Watt
Yeah, but Deron
is-
Bland, how many points he got up there? TJ Watt has a lot. I don't even know how many defensive points he got on the board, but I know he had a lot. But I don't think he had more than Deron Bland.
Let me tell you something. That Cowboys
Well, no
defense.
shit, he's a
with-
fucking cornerback. I
The
would hope he
Cowboys-
can
Six
get
pick
more
sixes.
interceptions.
the Cowboys.
Okay, but T.J. Watt has a pick six for a fucking.
Yeah, not 6 of them.
The Cowboys.
He's a fucking. He's
I get
on the
it.
defensive line, dog.
the Cowboys would still be a good defense without Deron Bland. The Steelers
Nah, we
without
will be
T.J.
shit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but
The Steelers without T.J.
Yeah.
Watt.
Look at us in the
Yeah.
playoffs. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't have T.J. Watt.
You
We
know-
got absolutely
But I
murked.
just feel like, not even like a comeback play, but like I said, they lost somebody so tremendous. That's like TJ Watt being out and somebody stepping up and doing a phenomenal from there.
Okay,
Then that's
I know
the
what
credit
you're
I'm saying.
I
No,
get what
which
you're
is
saying.
why he's in consideration for that.
Well, that's why
What
I
I'm
get what
saying
you're saying.
is also if they didn't
But if
have
Trey
the
was
wrong-
on it, he'd be my pick.
of course he would be.
But he ain't on there.
That's what I'm saying, so I'm picking Deron Bland.
If
Fuck
Deron-
you.
If Deron Bland, if the Cowboys don't have Deron Bland, that defense is still a good defense, with or without
Apparently
him.
not in the postseason.
And they're not anything in the postseason. They're not
Trayvon
anything.
got hurt, so obviously.
They're not anything in the postseason.
But I know what Shamar's saying because when we don't have T.J. Watt, we ass. Let's just be real. We are not the same fucking defense that we are with T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt is the true difference maker. He's the best defensive player in the league.
I'm not gonna change my pick,
And,
but yeah.
You should change your pick.
I don't think you should change your pick.
I'm not
But
gonna change it, but I agree to you guys' arguments. I just said he is a good focal point of that defense, but I just feel
it's
like
T.J. Watt and it's the Steelers. This is a biased pick.
Yes.
Same thing with the Dykes, but I know this is a biased pick here.
yeah, I just feel like from you literally having to step up and fill in somebody's shoes, and then you capitalizing and doing it. I feel like that's why I put you a little bit higher.
I get what you're
That's
saying.
what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
mad by it because he did fill the shoes that he needed to for what he could do, if that makes
So all the
sense.
shoes, I got a new pair. Like he had.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the offensive rookie of the year finalists, right? You got
Is that even a
Gibbs, huh?
Jameer Gibbs for
Got
the
Jameer
Lions.
Gibbs.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right?
That's a good one.
You got Sam Laporta.
He is good too.
You got
He
Puka
did a good
Nacua.
year. Puka's good one too.
Bijan Robinson.
Nah, he's
I don't know
trash.
why he was
Compared-
on there.
I
No.
think he was his hype
No.
name because he was first
It's hype,
overall pick.
right.
And you got my favorite, C.J. Stroud.
It's gonna be C.J. Stroud
The
by
only
a mile.
two that I see that it could be is it better be either CJ or Puka. If it's anybody else, that shit's fucked up, my opinion.
Yeah, I
Because
guess.
if CJ doesn't get it, Puka has to get it. Correct?
And the reason Puka broke
Puka will-
every rookie receiving record,
Yeah.
and for that alone, that's the only reason why C.J. Stroud will not win this
That's-
award
yes.
unanimously.
but I still think CJ
You know,
gets it over
But
him.
C.J. is going to get it over.
He
him.
broke
And-
records too, though,
and it's
so-
not even close.
Yeah,
He broke
especially from
records, too.
It's not even
That
close.
struggling Texas team to
The
take him
Texans
that far.
wasn't supposed to
And
be.
he's the leader, though.
He put up
nothing
numbers.
this year.
Yep.
I know.
Nothing.
And they came out
They were
looking
supposed
like they
to
were
be
something.
in like year 2 of rebuild.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be nothing this year.
Well, they even had a new coach.
They had a rookie coach. This
Yeah.
was supposed to be if the Chiefs would have won, if the Texans would have won 3 games, nobody would have batted an eye.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I
CJ
think-
Stroud would have played well enough. They could be like, all right, we could build around this guy. CJ Stroud took that thing and it went like 10 levels above that.
CJ Stroud
Yeah.
came out looking like he wants to be the number 1 quarterback in the league. That's how he
And-
played.
Yeah, and he was sometime in the season.
Well, yeah,
He
he
had
was the
yards and
best in
everything.
the
Yep.
for the season in the beginning of the season.
So that
he still
for
played
that
amazing all
reason,
season.
CJ, I feel like CJ should deserve it.
I
He's
think
gonna win
CJ
it.
gets it.
But it's hard to pick because if you ever go like against a quarterback in one of these things, 90% of the time the quarterback gets it.
Yeah, except
especially
that CJ Stroud had that
He
huge
did
of an
have it,
impact.
yeah, he
though.
What he did was insane.
And that can't even be denied. Like Laporta's good, Jameer Gibbs is good. The only
Yeah,
person,
that's not a bad team. That's not
Right.
a bad list at all.
no,
The only
besides
person-
Bijan, I don't know why
Yeah, I don't know
Bijan's
why-
really
the
on
only
He
there.
was just hype, I think.
the only other person who should get any receiving anything is Puka Nacua because
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
nobody expected Puka Nacua to come out and if Puka Nacua had half the numbers
Rams
he
didn't
had,
even expect him to do it because
If-
the whole narrative was fuck those picks. He was the pick.
Yeah.
That he said fuck those picks too.
and he went out there and set rookie records, rookie
Yeah.
receiving
For
records,
receiving, reception,
receiving
all that
yards,
shit.
to touchdown. He's
insane.
He had a great year. He had a great year.
And he's kind of like one of the main reasons I feel like the Rams got as far as they did.
Yes, he
the
is.
Rams was a good
He
team,
is.
but like
And
last
they-
year, they were nowhere near like playoff round or anything.
and they finally have another receiver opposite Cooper Cup.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
them two together is
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
You know, damn the CJ Stroud, Puka Nacua just rookie years in the wrong year. That's
Yeah, agreed too.
Yeah, that's
but
it.
CJ deserved it.
I think
though.
CJ gets
Yeah.
it, but like I said, if CJ doesn't get it, it has to be
honorable
Puka.
mention
You know what I mean?
Puka, I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be those two. So we're kind of all on the same.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Now you got offensive player of the year finalists, right? You got Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, CeeDee Lamb, Christian McCaffrey, and Dak Prescott.
Ooh.
Christian McCaffrey's getting it.
CMC only because he's not going to win the MVP,
No.
which he probably should. He
could
should be a lot closer than what it's going to be. But CMC for
I'm going with
offensive
CMC
player,
for
yeah.
sure.
Are we completely like ignoring Tyreek? Like
Christian
the way
McCaffrey
he
did better
did?
than Tyreek, though. I think.
Did he? At the beginning of the season, all the conversation was
Okay.
Tyreek. He almost had 2,000 yards receiving in
Yeah,
the
no.
season. He's not gonna get.
Tyreek Hill-
He's a main focus point of that Dolphins offense.
But look at what McCaffrey can do, though. He can run the ball, right?
Catch it
Sure.
up,
He can
catch it.
be a fucking wide receiver.
I'm
He
not
could do- he
disagreeing
could
with
do
you guys at all, but
everything.
I just feel like you just
I'm not saying
completely
that-
like fuck Tyreek.
I'm not
He
saying
didn't do
fuck
nothing.
Tyreek, but I still think
You guys didn't
McCaffrey's
even
going to
look
win
at
it
it his
over
way.
Tyreek.
Yeah,
Yes, I think Tyreek is
Yeah,
statistically he's the best wide receiver of this year. For numbers wise, he did the best.
I think it's hard to argue. I think it's gonna be Tyreek or CMC.
I don't see CMC getting robbed of it though.
I
I,
don't
think
see
he's
it
getting it
either.
over Tyreek. And
Yeah.
if he doesn't get it, then it's going to be Tyreek only
Mm-hmm.
because of we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we know Lamar is going to
CMC.
get.
Yeah, CMC.
I'm still going with
I-
Christian, even
yeah.
though.
I'm gonna go with Tyreek
Okay.
because I don't think he's ever got it, has he?
No.
And then he's been so
No.
high with his yardage and everything. Like I said, he almost had like 2,000 yards receiving. So I'm gonna go with Tyreek.
All right, you got comeback player of the year. You got Joe Flacco, DeMar Hamlin, Baker Mayfield, Matthew Stafford, and Tua. I think we already know who they're going to give it to.
Who?
They're gonna give it to DeMar Hamlin.
Yes, they're going to give it to
Because
DeMar Hamlin.
you can't die on the field and then come back and play.
Dude died like 2 or 3 times.
So listen.
And then he came back and still played a year, not even a year later.
Just the fact that he died and came back to play, that's the comeback player of the year. Facts. Yeah.
The only reason I say it, to right? This sounds so messed up. All right, I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can to, because that happened on the Bengals field, right?
God.
Listen,
Why is it
did it not? Did it not? Am I
Bengals
lying?
everything. I'm not. Go ahead.
Yes, it did happen on the Bengals
Okay,
field, yes.
so that happened there, right? Tua got laid out last year too, and he came back too on the Bengals.
Who
field
laid him
too.
out? Who laid him out?
BJ.
The Bengals.
So like I'm saying,
Your team's fucked up. Your team also hurt Mark Andrews.
they
Your
gotta-
teams are assholes.
No, they didn't. We play hard.
No, your team's
We gotta
an
play
asshole.
hard.
Yeah, let's hip drop people. Yeah. Shut
Hip
up.
drop.
Hip drop.
Logan Wilson is probably one of the
That
best
should be
linebackers
illegal.
in the game.
That should be. Shut
Calm
the fuck
down.
up.
Calm down.
Shut up.
Logan Wilson's not good?
What?
Logan Wilson's not good, you telling me?
Logan Wilson is good. I never said
my
that he
God.
wasn't.
Anyways. But like I said, from what Tua happened with him too, he's up there. Baker's up there too. This is a good list.
It
No,
is.
I mean Baker. I think he played phenomenal this year for what.
If
He
I
won
had
Kansas
to
State
give the
too.
award, it'll probably be for. Is it for the season or is it for overall?
I think it's just the season.
Season, yes.
I will give it to Tua.
No. If it was anybody outside of DeMar Hamlin,
I'm thinking either Joe
I would give it to Baker.
or Baker.
Because Baker came in
And he won the NFC South, but the NFC South is nothing to brag
No,
about.
but he came in there and put that team, made that team respectable. They won a playoff
They
game.
did win a playoff game.
Win a playoff game. Yeah, that
they
means
almost
everything.
won a
I forgot about that. I forgot about winning playoff games means the world.
Yeah, it was just first year on the team though. You got to look at that too. First year on the team. And look who
I'm
was
gonna
trying to
pick Tua
backfill.
because, like
Yo,
I said,
hold on.
it's a comeback from what he had. My man was just. I can't even make
Okay,
the
look
face
at-
that you
look at
said
the
last
comeback
time when
for
he was
Baker.
laid out.
Look at all the teams that. Nah,
Exactly.
Hold on, let me speak. Look at the comeback for Baker. Look at all the teams that he's been on. Right. Look at the shoes that he had to fill going into Tampa.
Yeah.
Are we saying comeback overall, or comeback from last year? That's
Because
because if it's comeback overall, then
it's
I
a
feel.
yearly award.
I think Baker, yeah, but overall Baker, yeah, but if it's a yearly, I just got to give it to Tua. But or like you said, DeMar because he literally died and came back to life.
I mean,
Flacco was
Are
just
we
on the
gonna-
couch, but he
Yeah.
had
yeah,
the
but we gotta
experience.
pass up Flacco. I mean, he did cook in the
Matthew
regular
Stafford
season.
cooked too, though.
Matthew Stafford.
This is a good list.
I don't see how Matthew Stafford could be a comeback player of the year because
You know how many yards he threw for this year?
no. That's not what I'm saying. No, he played phenomenal, but what was so outstanding for him to even get the comeback player of the year?
Because they weren't even in playoff contention last year, and then I know
Okay, but
there
can't
was
you
like
just go off of
5
the-
games
look who
that
they fucking
he
picked
threw
up.
for like 500 yards or
Okay,
something ridiculous.
look-
Oh, Matthew Stafford.
Okay, but look at the team that's around him. You got Cooper Kupp, you got Puka, and that Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams.
Yeah,
Dude,
but he's the leader of that team. That's why they say comeback. He's the focus point of them coming
okay.
back.
So let's. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
Just saying.
No, I guess-
I'm not giving him the award. I'm saying rightfully he should be on the list.
I might go with Baker. That's what I'm gonna.
If it wasn't DeMar Hamlin, I would go Baker. But
I don't know.
like I
I've seen
said,
them both get
I
on
can
the
see
Bengals
two
field,
of
so I
those.
can see two.
what you're saying about two.
DeMar
That dude was
Hamlin's-
throwing upsets.
yeah,
That's what I was saying.
yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
And to come back, and then he played the whole season.
I know.
You know what I mean?
So DeMar Hamlin,
DeMar Hamlin did not play the whole season,
he,
but yeah.
he died on the field and came back, bro.
Stop saying it like that.
Like, what do you mean? Like, Tua, yes, he had a concussion. Yes, he came
more
back.
than a
He
concussion.
had like 7 of them or something.
Yeah, he did. He
I
did.
knew it was passed the
he
fuck
almost
out.
died. He probably did die too.
No, he didn't. His
brain
Probably
almost died.
did, yeah.
His brain almost did, but he did it. He was fine. You know,
He was
This
fine
year,
as crazy.
You know,
Alright.
this year they made new quarterback helmets because of Tua. That's what I'm telling you.
right. But DeMar Hamlin died. Let me repeat that again. He died on the
changed-
field.
More than once. though.
More than once.
They
He-
changed the rule too because of DeMar Hamlin. You can't have like the
And
completely dark face shield.
and then DeMar
If
Ham-
not, you get fined.
and then
people pay the fine.
DeMar Hamlin came back, played good on special teams. He came back and played football. There's no way.
Not even a year later. So
Not even a year later. You're like
that.
you can't even Like
For him not to sit out a whole season is crazy.
I'm
For him
not
to come
mad
back is
about
wild.
it. I'm just saying, he was close there too, bro.
Yeah, because Tua almost died too.
Yeah.
But by the way, Tua was also having a good season last season before
The
concussion,
Bengals like to
yeah.
fuck them up.
Yeah, before
Like they did with
tried to-
everybody
We
else.
play hard.
You
Play
know,
hard.
You guys
You know,
dirty.
we
Anyways,
We play with pride.
fuck you. Coach of the year. Coach of the year finalist.
This is a good.
it's only
Feel
one
like
answer.
I got 2 picks.
There's only one answer for this though.
Now
You could argue for 2.
No,
Hold on,
yeah,
let me
keep
get
going.
there. You got Dan Campbell, John Harbaugh, right? You got D'Amico Ryans, right? Kyle Shanahan, and then you got Kevin Stefanski. How the fuck do you say his last name?
Stefanski.
I'm gonna say my 2, right?
Yeah, you could go first.
For me, this is my opinion. Dan Campbell or D'Amico Ryans.
You
For the
want to
Texans.
argue
Look
to
at what the
it?
Texans coach did.
You want to back
A
it up?
rookie quarterback.
I'll go last because I have.
You
a
got a
lot
rookie
to go
quarterback
on
and a
with
rookie coach doing what they did.
Mhm.
I think is incredible, right? And then you got Dan Campbell of the Lions. Yeah, he choked in the playoffs, but we're not talking about that right now, right? I think for what he did for that team too, going all the way up into the playoffs, I think either of them deserve it.
It's D'Amico Ryans and it's not close. I know what people are saying with Dan Campbell. The Lions, y'all got to remember the last year. The Lions were already starting to become a good team last season. They're just picking up now where they left off last season.
Okay, I know what you're saying.
D'Amico Ryans came in with no expectations this year for him.
That's what I'm saying.
And for him to take that team, turn that into a winning culture, get to the playoffs, win a playoff game, and be able. That's it,
Rookie coach, rookie quarterback combo. That's what I'm saying. Like that's good.
It's no way it's anybody else other than D'Amico Ryans.
But I'm saying if it is anybody else, it's gonna be Dan Campbell.
I don't know. Did you see the list? Let me argue against a couple of arguments. Dan Campbell, like you said, you guys already made a clear discussion of Dan Campbell and how far the Lions got. John Harbaugh, this is probably the best season Ravens ever had. To win the AFC North and everything.
When Lamar won his first
Yeah.
MVP, they went 14-2.
Either way, but I'm saying this is for the year compared to last year and everything. When they had a whole bunch of like scandals, they needed to pick up receivers, they needed to do everything they had to do, and they did. And then they won AFC North and all that stuff. So that's a good argument too. D'Amico Ryans, like you guys said too, rookie quarterback, rookie head coach, all that stuff. He did phenomenal too. Kyle Shanahan from. Nah, he shouldn't even be on the list
I
because
feel like
the Niners were
they've
still
always
good
been that
overall,
good.
no
They've
matter
always
what.
been.
Yeah, they've always
Where
been
they're
that
at.
good, right?
But Kevin Stefanski, that man is good on the list. He lost his quarterback. He picked up Joe Flacco off the bench. They had a number 1 defense and everything. This list is phenomenal, I feel like. But if you had to like pick, ooh, except
I'm
for like I
going
said,
Texans and then.
I'm gonna go
Lions.
Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yep. I'm going Kevin Stefanski.
Wait. So
Bengals fan picking the Browns, crazy, but he couldn't pick T.J. Watt. Wow.
So Kevin Stefanski, right?
Yep.
Kevin Stefanski, right?
For
You
what
mean-
he had to do for the Browns, oof.
Do you
To
know,
have the Browns to have the number 1 to have be that elite with no quarterback.
Do you
to pick up Joe
know-
Flacco on the couch and say, "I think you still got it. Let's go," and then they go to the playoffs.
nothing was expected from the Texans this year? Nothing. The Browns at least went into the season.
The Browns
at
were
least at
expected
minimum.
to be great because of what you call it.
Of the
What's-
defense.
No,
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, and then he's out for the rest of the season. And what happens? And the Deshaun Watson played like ass too, and they still were winning. So, like I said, you can't discredit Kevin Stefanski.
Nobody is not discrediting Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, you
But
completely
you-
overlooked him.
But you said the word right there. The Browns came into the season with expectations. The Texans
And then
didn't.
the expectations was completely 360.
Who?
The Browns. After Deshaun Watson didn't play like he was supposed to play.
They still had a great defense.
And then they had who else they had playing after Deshaun? There was games that Deshaun would come in. He benched the first
They
quarter.
played
And he's done.
Jacoby Brissett for a while too.
No, Jacoby Brissett's on like the fucking Colts or something. He's nowhere.
No,
he's not. He
no,
wasn't on that
Jacoby
team
Brissett
that
is
year.
not on the Colts.
He's not on that
Jacoby
team.
Brissett, I think, was on the Browns.
He was not on the Browns. He was on the Browns last year.
I will look it up.
Get ahead.
I will look it up. Calm down.
What do you want to bet? Bet to bet?
Calm down. Shut up, bro.
Hey, yo.
You wild, bro.
Wow, I'm telling you, Jacoby Brissett wasn't there. He got signed to another team. It was somebody random.
It could have been somebody random.
No,
You're right.
none of it could have. It was.
It probably was.
And then he did awful. And then from there, it was. And then they picked up Joe Flacco from the couch. Just saying, the Browns coach is good.
I'm going
Joe
with, like I
Harbaugh was
said,
good.
D'Amico
Ryans is
and if
great.
it's not him, I
But
think
you
in my
know,
opinion,
D'Amico
Dan
Ryans
Campbell.
and they They were so good in that chemistry that I think another team did the same thing this year. They got a rookie head coach now.
Raiders got
And a
brand new head
rookie
coach.
quarterback they looking to develop so they could get a new
Who
one.
the fuck did they got? Who you talking about?
It might be the Falcons, right? Yeah, the Falcons.
Well,
What?
I gotta talk to you about that. That shit's
Jacoby
crazy.
Brissett played for the Commanders, by the way.
Told you.
Anyway, what?
Apologize.
From what? You said
Apologize.
You said he played for the Colts.
I say he was nowhere near the Browns. Apologize.
But you said he played for the
Say
Colts.
sorry.
Get the hell out of here. Anyway,
Apologize to the pod.
You both say sorry.
Get out of here.
Apologize. All right, so you're going with D'Amico Ryans, correct?
Yes.
And you're going with Kevin Stefanski?
Yeah, and then D'Amico Ryans second.
I'm going with D'Amico and then Dan
They can't
Campbell
give it
second.
to D'Amico Ryans because he's a rookie, but that's. The
I think he
only reason.
deserves it though. It's
does.
not.
He does.
You
He
can't just give him a
deserves
pity
it.
fucking award.
No, he does deserve it, but I feel like you can't overlook what Kevin Stefanski did.
All right, let's go to the MVP finals because now I feel like this is where it's really gonna get heated, right? Josh Allen,
It's not gonna get heated.
Lamar
I think everybody's
Jackson.
gonna pick the same person.
Christian McCaffrey, Dak Prescott, and Brock Purdy, right? I want to hear
I
your
don't-
number ones and your number twos. I'm going with Lamar and then McCaffrey.
That would be my same. I don't think Josh Allen should be on the list only because the whole beginning of the year he fucking played like dog water shit, and then all of a sudden the six
They
games
choked
he
once again in the playoffs.
and then he won 6 games in a row, and all of a sudden he's MVP caliber. No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Shamar, who's your ones and twos? Same as me, Lamar and McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Lamar and CMC, yeah.
Brock Purdy he's not he's.
I don't think he's
I just
on
saw a
that list,
segment
but
and I
whatever.
agree 100%. I think somebody said that he's like the 10th best player in the 49ers, and that's what it is.
No, respectfully.
Yeah, I think Cam Newton said that, so
Yeah.
that's why he shouldn't even be on the
Respectfully.
list.
But the position he plays is going to get the shine,
Sure,
even
but
though
he's not. But everybody knows. Everybody that is a 49ers fan, everybody that likes football knows that the 49ers could do it without a quarterback.
They
'Cause
can't.
they've done-
That talent around him.
Yep.
They did the same thing with Jimmy G.
Yep.
Point taken. They did the same thing with Jimmy G.
They have a phenomenal team no matter what. Even back to the fucking fullback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jusek. I
Yeah.
just don't. He's still. That team is loaded, bro.
Yeah.
One of those crazy to me, and the
So
reason why I
there's
give
no way you
him
wouldn't
more
get it.
props than what he does, right? MVP is usually always quarterbacks, correct?
Yes.
The fact that McCaffrey's on that list for MVP is awesome. to
Yeah,
me.
but Justin Jefferson
Yes.
was on the list last year too.
Who else?
rightfully
Okay,
so.
I want to say this, right? My opinion. Somebody that should have been on that list, I feel like you take out Brock Purdy. Just listen, take out Brock Purdy and put in Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, there's a couple of players who could.
There's a lot of players that I feel like that you could have
Yeah, yeah.
swapped out. I feel like Tyreek Hill could have been on the list. Yeah, he's not going to win it because of
Yeah.
Lamar or Christian McCaffrey.
I honestly don't think.
But I don't think Purdy should be on
I don't think Purdy
MVP.
or Dak should
He-
be on the list.
Dak
Or
played-
Josh. Or Josh Allen.
Yeah,
Like I said, you
there
don't
could be
get
a lot of
credit for
people.
after you winning 6 games in a row. Like your team was fucking up at the beginning. You shouldn't even have been in that position in general with the team that you guys had. Super Bowl aberrations and stuff, but
I'm sorry, but if it's not Lamar or Christian, fuck the NFL.
nah, it's got to be Lamar.
Got to be one of those
It's
two.
gonna
There's
be
just-
Lamar.
there's nobody else can it be.
For the season, it's got to be Lamar because he played so well. They benched him.
And the only other person who I would
Yeah.
put on there, the only other person who I would probably think about putting on there is CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
shouldn't he be in the MVP conversation?
CJ
as
takes
well?
over Brock Purdy for sure.
Yeah, Brock Purdy. And he'll take
He even
over
takes
Dak.
over Dak Prescott. Shit, at this rate, he might pass up Josh Allen soon. Josh Allen chokes every fucking year in the playoffs. He played like shit in the
loss
beginning.
Was not, that loss was not Josh Allen's
I'm
fault,
not saying
though.
it was his fault.
No, it
Okay?
wasn't. It wasn't.
I'm not saying it was his fault.
That was
but
some bad coaching.
don't we say this every fucking year? The Bills fall short.
Yeah.
What are they going to do coming into this next year? They got to scrap at this point.
They got to scrap. Yeah, they got to blow it
I
up.
think Diggs is gone.
Definitely.
Is his contract up?
No.
No,
he's
but
not.
I think
No,
he's gone.
He's gone. No. I don't
there's
think they're not going to run it back.
How do you not fucking give the ball to
They're
him?
not gonna scrap it. Maybe
Bro,
next year.
Diggs barely got the ball the past
did.
4 games.
But he
He
did
was
it. He
already-
dropped it. You
but
saw-
he
you
was-
see
he
it?
was-
You see
he-
I put it in
no,
the
he
snippet?
didn't
Saw
drop
it?
nothing.
Saw it? You see it?
Eat my dick.
He didn't drop nothing. I keep telling you, it was those
you
other
watch it?
receivers. Yes.
No, you didn't watch it. You're
Yes,
an
I
idiot.
did.
I'm about to slap him.
No, you're not. Need more people, bro. No, bro.
grab the bag, yeah.
Like, yo. No, it wasn't Stephon Diggs dropping footballs.
Hey, yeah.
That was everybody else. That was the randoms. Gabe Davis dropped the pass too.
Gabe Davis wasn't even fucking playing. He was injured.
He was hurt.
Was he?
Yes.
You just making things up.
I'm going Lamar McCaffrey for sure.
I'm going Lamar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lamar is number 1.
And then if anything, you get the offensive player to McCaffrey.
Yes.
That's how they're gonna do it to make it fair.
They have to do it that way. The quarterback is always going to have precedent over the awards, no matter what. no matter what.
I think, in my opinion, either Lamar is going to win MVP, and then McCaffrey is going to win offense, or it's going to be that way around. McCaffrey wins offense, or Lamar
is definitely winning MVP.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be swapped either way.
Lamar is definitely winning MVP, and if it's
I think
anybody
so,
else
too.
other than Lamar, it's a travesty. That's a travesty.
Can you imagine if Purdy gets it over him, or somebody? Even if Dak gets it over
I'm
fucking
done.
Lamar,
I'm done.
nothing.
I'm done.
I'm never watching football again.
This cap.
Yeah, it is cap, but you get my point. You get my point. I just want to say something, though. I'm bringing this up because NFL's rigged. You want to know why I say this?
Oh,
No,
here we go.
you can't argue it, Shamar. You can't argue this.
I know they gave Patrick Mahomes 3
No. It's worse than that, right? All right. I want you all to fucking lock in here, right? Before I show you this, okay?
Sure.
Chiefs and Ravens game just ended, correct? The game's just over. So you still got, almost like an hour, I think, until the Lions or 49ers game, okay? On FanDuel, right?
I've seen that.
How the fuck can you already bet on touchdown scores and player points for the Super Bowl when you still have a whole game left? Look at this, right?
I seen
this is
that.
right after the game.
I seen
How
that.
do they have the Chiefs and the 49ers already in Super Bowl date, time, everything? And you can
Well, they
already bet
know
on that
they
game.
know the date and the time,
Okay,
regardless.
You
but
can't do that.
They can't. So maybe
Why
they
was
were
that?
they were foreshadowing.
I think it's rigged. Just based off of that.
Could have been a glitch in the computer.
Oh, glitch the computer, my dick. You can't sit here and argue that that's not fishy though.
That is 100%.
It is. It looks crazy. Yeah, does it look
And the fact that the Lions were up that much, and then all of a sudden they came back and lost, and I'm sorry, but they already predicted who was going to be in the Super Bowl just based off of the bets. Because I could already bet on that game if I wanted to, before that game even started.
Yeah, everybody had that.
That's
So
crazy.
that's it. I mean,
It's all I'm
that's a
saying.
good argument, but yeah.
Want to put this on the pod? Let's fucking show everybody.
Yeah, we can put it on.
All right, bet. NFL's rigged. I'm gonna keep talking because I don't talk much, right? Do you see who we might hire as our offensive coordinator?
Who?
I'm kind of mad by it.
Who?
The ex-Falcons head coach.
Yeah. I seen that.
Another Matt Canada? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we hiring him?
Why you didn't keep the guy who
Matt
had the
Canada?
offense? Not Matt Canada. Who was
No,
your?
the guy that fucking he
Who
was
was your-
our
Yeah, you guys should have pulled something out what we did.
well, the guy that we fucking
Cincinnati.
had, I forget his fucking name. He was already on the team, and they said, all right, here, you could be the offensive coordinator for now, right?
Yeah,
They're looking into either picking up the Falcons' old head coach,
No, they already did. They just did it.
and they were looking at somebody else,
just
but
saw
I
it.
think they picked up the Falcons' head coach.
Yeah, they did
as
just
our
picked him up.
offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I think that's the shittiest fucking thing you could have possibly
Yeah,
done.
you guys should have took a.
He's a
page out-
shitty-ass coach.
You guys should have took a page out of our book. Well, we hire within. And
We should have
put-
just done that.
We did.
Yeah.
Because you want to know
Dan
why?
Pitcher
We
for
played
quarterback coach.
fucking amazing when we had that new offensive coordinator when my quarterback
Lower
wasn't
this guy
hurt.
down.
Sorry. I'm getting passionate. I don't talk much. I wasn't here last episode, so
There, no,
Right.
but I agreed. You guys, I don't know why you guys did that, especially him.
we're fucking stupid.
Especially like he's the head coach and their offense was terrible.
Don't worry. You're going to hear me bitch. You're going to hear me bitch all next year about my offensive coordinator again.
Hey, yo, why is the owner kind of putting Mike Tomlin on a hot seat, but not putting him on a hot seat?
That's crazy,
Yeah.
too.
Yo, he's kind of
That's
saying,
crazy.
like, we expect, I know the Steelers are rich in tradition and then they have their expectations, but let's be realistic, man. They're starting to put a team together, and they're always in it every year with Mike Tomlin. They're always,
But is that our standard? Like,
That's
I feel
not
like
your
that's our
standard.
fucking standard.
Can't climb over
Winning
the hump.
season, bam, we're good. That's all we need is a winning season.
But
But
guys,
you know what I mean? I feel like we never want to take the initiative to get up over that fucking hump. We get the winning record, and then I feel like, all right, good shit, guys. Good job for the year.
you
Like, what
guys-
the fuck is that?
You guys need players. That's
Like,
what
what
it
the
is.
fuck
To
is
be
that?
honest, you need players.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's all that we care about is the winning fucking
Like,
record.
you guys
Who gives
have-
a fuck about that? Do something more than just
I
that.
think you guys need to.
You guys
Like,
need players.
I was gonna say like an outstanding quarterback, but Kenny Pickett, I don't know.
He played okay, so
He does well,
he
but he's
played
not, I
well
don't
with our
think
new
he's not,
offensive
like,
coordinator. I don't know if he's going to be the franchise fucking quarterback, but one, he didn't play a full season last year. He didn't play a full season this year. He went through 2 offensive coordinators.
That's the problem. You guys don't have a franchise quarterback.
So,
like, we do.
I don't know where the fuck
do.
we stand.
He has a franchise quarterback, regardless if it's good or not. But that's their franchise quarterback. The Giants.
We don't.
You know?
We've been through 3 fucking quarterbacks
But
again this year.
A lot of teams that don't have a franchise quarterback is struggling. The Falcons, the Steelers.
thing is
I think
that
that's
you
the X
guys are
factor
not-
for because Najee's
We
good.
have the team.
What's his name?
Najee's good. Warren's good.
Warren's good.
George Pickens good. Deontay
Yep.
Johnson, get the fuck off my team. Pat Fryermuth is good.
Yep,
Love
he's good
Fryermuth.
too. You guys got a good defense. You
Good
need somebody.
defense.
You need a quarterback. That's all you
I
really
know.
need.
We need a quarterback and a fucking offensive coordinator, not some bum that got kicked off the Falcons head coach.
And their offense struggled too.
Exactly, bro. They went through the same shit that we went through.
Yep.
You don't know what fucking quarterback you want to run with. You can't every year go through fucking Mitch Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, and Mason Rudolph and expect us to do good.
I
You're
don't
going
know.
through 3 fucking quarterbacks.
Well, here's the
Mitch
thing.
Trubisky, get the fuck off the team too.
No, but that's the thing that
You
I
drafted
guess
Kenny
you're
Pickett top 10.
yeah,
I
and then it
understand
doesn't
that.
seem
No
like, but
reason,
it
like-
doesn't
We
seem
keep
like
going through fucking quarterbacks. Like, you got to stick with one then.
that just tells me Kenny Pickett isn't the person that they thought he was going to be because if
He's
he
always
was,
hurt.
if he
Yeah.
was, then he would outshine all them immediately.
He's always
He's
hurt.
hurt.
yeah.
Always hurt.
He was always hurt.
Shitty offensive coordinator. We got rid of him. We started playing well when we got the new one. And then guess what? He got hurt. Then we went with Mitch. Mitch,
Mitch Trubisky is Mitch Trubisky
let's not
for
talk
a
about him. And then Mason Rudolph, he did what he had to do because he's been on that team. He played with Ben Roethlisberger.
But
he
he
knows
faced-
the team,
He
but
faced
then
better competition.
he
and
choked when he got to a good team.
When he faced better competition, yeah. Mason
out.
Rudolph does Mason Rudolph things.
Nah,
He's
that's
a folk,
facts.
he's a folk hero though in Pittsburgh though.
I'm not going to be mad at him for it because, holy fuck, he took us to the playoffs,
You
technically.
guys have a permanent backup in Mason Rudolph, a reliable permanent
That
backup.
motherfucker not going nowhere.
And yes,
He ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry, but he's staying on that motherfucking team.
Yeah.
Mr. Trubisky, get off the team. Deontay Johnson, get off the team.
That's probably what you guys need. You need another wide receiver.
Another wide receiver.
You need another wide
and
receiver. And you probably need.
We're going to need another quarterback.
I would say maybe.
Or he needs to like
You
change
think
his
a
game the
quarterback?
whole
You said a
summer.
quarterback?
Bro, we got to get rid of Bitch. He's just a liability.
But what
I'm saying
about
like
what
a backup.
about what about Pickett?
Oh, he's saying like another backup, I guess.
Another backup. I think you give Pickett another year, right? If he can fucking stay healthy and play a full season
And see
with
what he's
a
about.
consistent offensive coordinator and see what he's about.
Yeah.
Because you can't judge him off of going through 2 offensive
in college,
coordinators
he was-
and
he was
Hurts,
great,
correct?
too.
He was
Right.
amazing. He won the fucking whatchamacallit for Pittsburgh. He
Yeah.
put up records in Pittsburgh. But
yeah.
you can't
A lot
judge
of that,
him
a
right
lot
now.
of that doesn't translate to NFL.
You can't
though.
judge him right now because of we don't have a consistent offensive coordinator. We went through 2, and then he gets hurt. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I can't tell how he is because nothing's consistent right now. You know what I mean?
No, and I get that, and I agree with that. And you only imagine if he went through 4 offensive coordinators and had the worst offensive line in football.
I can only imagine.
Jesus Christ,
That motherfucker
man.
would probably break his ankle.
Yeah. Tear ACL, probably have some neck injuries. I'm just saying,
Oh, there's another topic I want to touch because I saw when I was driving here. Don't text and drive.
He's just
see who
committed to breaking it off.
You see who the Commanders are hiring?
Who?
Dan
I saw
Quinn.
that too, yeah, Dan Quinn.
Yeah, I did see that.
You see that shit?
Dan Quinn.
So what
starting
is that
coach.
shitty ass fucking Cowboys coach gonna do offensive calls again
Maybe.
and fuck up that whole team again?
He's not.
He called it last year and they got fucking pissed on, so that's why they brought in Dan Quinn. Correct?
Dan
He
Quinn is
started-
defense.
Oh, I thought he was.
That's why the
Am I
defense
tripping?
has been so damn good. He was the
Oh
defensive.
shit! Yeah, my bad.
He was the defensive coordinator for the.
Yeah, you're right.
Cowboys.
For the Cowboys,
Cowboys, yeah.
and for the Seahawks.
But
when
now
the
he's on
Seahawks
the
won the Super Bowl.
Commanders.
So it means that that's the area where they need
There's a
help
bunch
at.
of fucking shit that I saw.
You know.
Who got Seahawks?
Here, the Seahawks are expected to sign the Ravens defensive coordinator,
Yeah,
Mike
yeah.
McDonald, right?
Jesus
They're expected
Christ.
to sign him,
Jesus Christ.
right?
Yeah.
But,
There's a bunch of shit that I saw. It was crazy.
but yeah, then it says Belichick. And,
Belichick still don't have a job.
He's not gonna have a job this year. And
Of course
somebody
not.
else.
Oh, you also got
Belichick. And somebody else didn't have a job this year.
yeah, what the fuck? I forget his name.
I forgot his name too. John Blank.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh damn, I didn't even see that till now. Man who shot and killed former Saints defensive end Will Smith in 2006 was found guilty of manslaughter. How the fuck does it take that goddamn long?
Oh, because when you got money, you could drag it out.
Since 2016, it takes that fucking long
Yeah,
to
you
find
drag it
somebody.
out.
That shit's crazy.
They definitely tried that. I mean, we had a pandemic too. It shouldn't even took that long, but
Pandemic. That shit was fucking like 2-3 years ago. This is back in 2016.
Yeah, and the pandemic pushed it back more years right there too. Regardless, getting off topic. I
don't know where we're at.
I wanted to touch up on the Pro Bowl, but we're over an hour and change.
You see, the only quarterback that's playing in the Pro Bowl for
The NFC?
yeah,
Who is it?
it's just gonna be 2, I think, because Lamar opted out, Dak Prescott opted out, right? And then you got Patrick
got a lot of
Mahomes is
people-
in Super Bowl,
yeah,
and then you
but-
also got Purdy in Super Bowl. So I think it's just Tua that's playing now.
the
Who
pro.
was the AFC? You're talking
Yeah.
about?
Or who the fuck is it then? It was just one person because Lamar and Dak Prescott they opted out. They
The
don't even want
Pro
to play in it.
Bowl absolutely sucks. By
Nah,
the
that shit
way,
boring as fuck.
It sucks.
That shit boring.
You know, I don't mind.
This shit
I
ass.
don't mind the pre-skills competition and stuff
I
like
like
that.
those.
That's what I like.
I think that's a nice wrinkle to it. But as far as the flag football, since when the NFL became, it's been flag football because you can't touch nobody in the NFL anyway.
Yeah, even when you could
Even when
tackle, you
can't
couldn't even tackle.
You can't tackle. So you know what? Fitting
You talking
description.
about
for
Jalen
a
Hurts
Pro
are
Bowl.
confirmed, Baker confirmed, Geno, CJ Stroud, Tua, and Gardner Minshew.
But I'm just saying.
CJ's gonna start.
Lamar was supposed to be in it. Lamar and Dak
Yeah.
were supposed to be in it, but they opted out.
Yeah.
I don't know why the
Jalen
fuck
Hurts
Dak.
out there. Hype.
Hurts out there.
Jalen Hurts, and then Baker's back up.
I'm excited for Baker. Fuck. Nah, CJ Stroud. I'm excited for. Fuck
Yeah.
all that.
And that's precision passing too. They're gonna do.
The Pro Bowl absolutely stinks at this point right now. I don't even know.
What I like is when they did years and years and years ago when they did like the throwing competition. I see how far you could throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going back to when you had Big Ben and that bitch and
Yeah.
all that. Your old quarterback, fucking
Yeah.
Palmer and shit like that.
Carson Palmer.
That shit was
Okay,
fun.
Andy Dalton, but-
I didn't really get to watch it because I was too young for it, but I saw like videos of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit was fun. This shit's just boring.
This is.
If the Pro Bowl was serious, this game would be fucking serious. To be honest,
Yeah,
like it
'cause
would
the
be a
people that are in it
monster
are
game.
crazy.
Yep. Like the defensive line on both sides of the football, it looks ridiculous. But
Even
they're playing,
offensively is insane
but they're
too.
playing flag football. If they were
Yeah.
playing like
They're
tackle,
playing flag football.
but if it was like something crazy,
I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch a game of flag football. Really?
Shit, we should start our own little Pro Bowl.
We was trying to do the flag
Nah,
football.
he too old for that. He can't do that.
Yeah,
Listen,
he
man.
got busted up knees.
I gotta.
He'd be on the ground too much.
I gotta. Hey, yo, never calm down.
Yeah,
Yo.
well, boy.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, let me go through it real quick. Whenever this thing loads up, but the people, it looks good. Like Trey's in it. Oh, TJ's not in it because he's hurt.
He technically was supposed to be in it,
Yeah.
but now he's hurt, so he's out.
The Pro Bowl sucks.
Who's in it?
Why you acting like? Why you
Who's in
acting?
it for the Giants? I don't even know honestly.
Shit. Do we have Pro Bowlers?
I don't know. I feel like you have to have one, right? Isn't it mandatory to have
No,
one?
it ain't mandatory to have one. This ain't baseball.
Damn, so they didn't put in fucking Saquon?
They,
That's crazy.
They probably put in maybe Dexter Lawrence. He's the only other person I can think of.
Man, come on.
Yeah, it's not letting, bro.
Bro, let's look up players, bro. We don't give a fuck about the game.
Yeah, Weefy. Take care of this.
Calm down.
Like, we getting behind here. Let's go.
That's your fault. You can only do so much here. My back hurts.
Calm down.
Hey, what you been doing? I know you and Shamar were here earlier.
Hey,
Yo,
yo.
chill out.
Chill out. That's wild, bro.
Come on, bro.
Buddha Baker's in it.
Hey, yo. Bro, what you doing, man?
I'm not looking it
You
up
been doing
right.
too much.
Look
Yeah,
at
apparently.
this. Defense good. Look, Patrick Queen's in it. Raekwon Smith. The Bills got.
I want to know who's in it for
Stephon
the
Diggs.
for the Giants because I honestly don't even know.
I'm gonna look right now. Let me see.
Excuse me.
Probably none of
I don't think nobody's in it for
That's-
that. Oh
I
no,
thought you
Dexter
had to have
Lawrence is
one.
in it. Dexter
All right,
Lawrence
so
is
hey,
in it.
he was right.
Dexter Lawrence
I
is
thought
in
you
it.
have to have at least one.
Jesus, the Eagles got so many people in there.
I don't know.
Look at that.
Yo, they got the
Landon
whole fucking team.
Dixon, Jalen Hurts,
Wait,
Lane
is Kelsey even
Johnson,
gonna play because
Kelsey,
of him
he
retiring
confirmed.
and shit like that? Okay.
Hassan Reddick, Darius Slay, and DeAndre Swift. They all playing.
I know we got I think 2 or 3.
You guys got Mika and who's this? Miles Killer.
The Eagles couldn't cover a parked car this year. Darius Slay is a Pro Bowler?
Yeah, he's a Pro Bowler. We respect that man.
Really?
Huh?
Who y'all got?
Oh, we got Trey Anderson and Jamar.
Okay, that was kind of expected. I
That's
think.
they went for us
What
last year
pisses
too.
me off is that fucking TJ would have been in, but he got hurt. I feel like Joey Porter could have been in that bitch though too.
As a rookie,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Darius Slay made the Pro Bowl and they couldn't cover nothing?
Yo, imagine Bradbury made it.
They probably would be.
Eli Apple.
Eli, oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna buy your Eli
Fucking
Apple
bomb.
jersey.
Fucking bomb.
Taylor Ramsey made it. Tyreek Hill. he's
Wait.
going.
Jalen Ramsey made the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
He didn't play until December.
Damn,
Fan vote.
Damn, they be just be blowing anybody, huh?
It's a fan vote.
The fans are. You know what
So
fans?
why the fuck didn't Kyron Williams get it? That motherfucker played amazing for the Rams. Are you kidding
He
me?
is in it. What are you talking about?
Okay.
The two rookies.
Sorry, my fault.
All
I
right,
didn't
so
mean to
wait. So Jalen Ramsey playing a month of football made the Pro Bowl because the fans decided
His
that.
first game back, he had a pick.
Listen, I don't think the Pro Bowl should be fan votes. Want to know why? I feel like certain people only get in
for name recognition
because of
only.
the name.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be in the Pro Bowl. They should treat it as like not a Super Bowl, but like who's the best. They should be in the game together.
And if you want to go off
A
topic
fan
with
vote.
that,
Are you fucking kidding me? You can have some goddamn bum get in there.
Right.
And he could be absolute ass, but they just like him.
Yeah, and off back, you know, Jalen Brunson should be the starter for the East squad this year in the NBA, but they gave it to Dame, even though Dame is not having a subpar season. But far be it for me to go. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. Anyway.
I don't think Pro Bowl should be fan vote. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Even though Pro Bowl's that. Don't say, because the fucking.
Do it for the fans.
Let's just say, fuck the fans.
They play flag football.
It's fucking
You
flag.
ever watch
They're
flag
playing
football?
flag football.
Flag football is lit. Flag football's in the Olympics.
You thought it was lit last year?
Flag football's in the Olympics.
The only thing that was fun was watching fucking Michael Vick be on the field, and same with RG3. That was about it.
No, the game was pretty good.
It was not good. It was boring.
Tyreek was in there.
I fell
Jalen
asleep.
Ramsey, Jamar Chase was in it.
It's
was a
for the
good game.
fans. So you're going to insult the fans by not putting on pads and a helmet and playing flag football. You see these guys
I
more
want to
with
see
bucket
motherfuckers
hats.
get hit.
Yeah, you want to see bucket hats. You see bucket hats and guys.
Bucket hats and fucking
saying it.
sunglasses.
It's like, come on, man. It's not football. It's not football.
Flag
see
football's an
motherfuckers get
Olympic
hit.
sport. Don't listen
Excuse
to
me?
these guys. Flag football is an Olympic
A
sport.
summer
now.
Olympic sport?
It's an Olympic
A
sport.
summer Olympic sport?
It's an Olympic
A summer
sport.
Olympic sport?
You can't even play flag football yourself.
A
What are you talking
summer
about?
Olympic sport?
You see?
A summer Olympic sport?
Dicey say he'll cook you in flag football.
So
Nah, we're
first
putting on
off-
pads. I'm going to
first
truck
off-
you.
Never. I can't say it, bro.
Let's put money on it.
Can't say it, bro.
You didn't see me in
First off-
football when I played in middle school. I truck.
In middle school?
I will truck now.
I doubt.
Dicey,
But him,
all right, listen,
him,
anyway.
not me. I can tell you that for a
Yeah, I can
fact.
truck you.
No, you can't.
Drag my nuts across his face.
Flag football is live to watch.
It's
don't mind
live
it.
to watch?
Yeah.
Or is that... Yeah, you
I don't
wanna-
like watching flag
so
football.
your
I think that
so
shit
your
boring.
NFL players who you used to see in the pads and the helmet, you want to see them play flag football.
Flag football is different. Like you have to.
I would watch like
I
your
don't
kids
mind
play
it.
flag football.
Yeah, my kids
I don't
play
wanna
flag
watch
football.
a fucking NFL players play flag football.
And that's the thing.
It's I don't know.
It's not
great.
fun to me.
If it was
to me,
a,
it's fun. The only reason because all right, I'll give you an example. Right, my wife has a Raker. Right, I drive a go kart when you go to an arcade or whatever. It's fun to me. It's fun. Her is like a go kart and steroids. To me, flag football with those elite players is. If everybody's playing good, it's still good. It's not as top tier as you would want as tackle, but they could do different things. You could run better. You could do different things. You could
Yeah, but
like
I'd rather
move
see,
quicker,
I'd rather
juke
see-
better, things
I'd
like
rather
that,
See,
instead
like
of
the
it hit.
games. I'd rather see the
see-
fucking them see how far they can throw a football.
I agree.
Precision passing, all that shit.
Yeah,
I
they
will-
do
I
that.
Because then it shows your skill.
Yes.
Flag football doesn't really show your fucking
I'll-
skill.
They still have precision passing in
No,
the Pro Bowl.
but
I'm
I-
talking about who
no,
the fucking
I
throw the
like-
ball the farthest.
I like-
all that shit.
I like
they
the
used
skill.
to.
I like the skills
Yeah.
competition, but I like that Sunday they put the pads and the helmets on. And guess what? I would like to see Tyreek Hill go up against like a fucking a Darius, which is not a matchup. I don't know why he's in the Pro Bowl, bro.
Tyreek
I'm
could
just
cook
saying,
Darius
it's
Slay.
not. It's not ash. You guys make it seem like it's something that's not. It's not worth seeing. I
can't-
would watch it if the Pro Bowl was close to me. I'll go watch it. I'll go get a good ticket.
In person,
Go
yeah,
see
because
it.
I would want to get a fucking autograph. That's about it. I don't like. I can't see myself watching NFL players when I want them to, hit each other, play flag football. I feel like that's just like.
It's cheating.
I would
It's-
rather go to your kids' game because I feel like that's more fun to me to watch.
Yeah,
It's watching your kids play flag
yeah.
football.
We used to these guys with their elite skills and pads and helmets. I'm not trying to see no fucking flag football.
At that top elite level, I don't want to watch
I
flag
don't want to
football.
flag football. Are you kidding
Flag
me?
football is lit.
I'm not
You
saying
play
it
it?
ain't
I would
lit.
play flag football
I'm
right
not
now.
saying
I'm saying
it ain't
it's
lit.
lit.
But we're not fucking elite. We're not the elite fucking NFL. Don't
Speak for yourself,
Nah,
bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Before this leg
All right,
injury,
sign
I
up for the
was
fucking
so
NFL
pumped.
combine. Get the
Before
fuck
this
outta
leg
here.
injury, I could still go pro.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Calm
Still go
down.
pro.
Justin, if you're watching this far, you know what I'm thinking.
Yo,
Justin knows he was there. He saw
Nah.
He saw me work on
Now
the
we
field.
got a little inside joke,
Alright.
but Justin, you understand what I'm trying to say.
Hey, yo, I don't know what you guys. Let's end this. All right, side us out.
You're tight.
well, thank y'all for tuning into this episode.
Tell them what they gotta do good.
Hit that red subscribe button, click that yellow notification bell. Make sure y'all tune into the Thr3at Sportscast for Dice and Rios and Shamar here for president. I'm campaigning all the time. Y'all just remember, man.
DMs are open, guys only.
Hey, yo,
Follow at Thr3at Sportscast on IG. Side us out.
drive safe.
Later.
Make him apologize
It wasn't Stephon Diggs.
Look, dickhead.
Okay.
Where is he at? Throwing at the 10. Right in the hands. One-on-one coverage right in his hands. Who's that, dickhead?
Oh, then damn, you're gonna make him apologize again? Yo, Shamar, you get a bitch
Let's
out
do
here.
what I'm saying. You don't watch games. You watch highlights.
You get a bitch out here. I wanna take this.
Don't.
You say he dropped 4. You show one fucking pass and you say he dropped 4.
Watch it.
How the fuck gonna apologize to you? How come Stephon Diggs got the 4 because he dropped 4 passes?
Yo, chill out.
Calm down. You
Nah, man, fuck out of here with this.